And now, Privates, with an episode called Dirty Laundry.
Hello. I'm Detective Jake Cotton. I'm searching for the missing fortune of one Dame Cordelia Bench. Unfortunately, my partners, both personal and professional, seem to be more hindrance than help. Cordelia's beau, Frank Berry, is my working partner who hardly works. My girlfriend, Cordelia's daughter, Judy, keeps showing up at the most inopportune times. Does she mean to distract and detract my investigation? I wish I could believe she just wanted me, but I've been burned by her before, and I'm all out of Allocaine. So, with a lack of other clues, I decided to follow the one lead I had. And to be frank, it wasn't a good one.
Jake, back so soon?
Yeah, Gwen, I just couldn't stay away.
You're busting my chops.
I didn't come here to bust them. Take a whiff.
Of what?
This bag.
Do I wanna?
Just humor me.
Oh, you're carrying.
Only for you.
Do I detect the savory aroma of grilled meat?
You do. I found this extra steak hoagie I didn't have a use for.
From Sammy's?
I wouldn't waste your time with anything else.
And right before my lunch break. You bring one for yourself?
Of course. I thought we might sit and chat for a while. Catch up.
Sure. Who'd you come to see?
Just you.
Seriously?
Yep. I don't need to go inside.
You're a good friend, Jake Cotton.
I try to be. Though you might not think that today.
Why, this lunch have an ulterior motive?
Yes and no.
Oh, which is it, yes or no?
Let's just say I'm glad for your company, but that's not the only reason I came.
You here to butter my bread?
And slap some meat and cheese on it, too.
So it's more than just a friendly visit.
This time, I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you.
I, too, was afraid of that.
It's gonna take more than a savory sandwich anyway.
Oh, yeah? What's your price?
It depends. What do you need to do?
Nothing much. Just a little sneak peek at the visitor logs.
You know I can't let you do that. Who visits the prisoners is confidential unless you have a legal document saying otherwise.
I do indeed have such a legal document. A couple, in fact. With our friend Andrew on them.
Just the kind of legal document I like. Be quick about it, though. They're watching us closely nowadays.
Something happened?
Oh, just new warden. Same as happens every couple of years. New guy or gal comes in, makes a big stink about rules to flex their muscle. Eventually it all settles down.
Sorry to hear that.
It's the prison guard game. Comes with the territory. You see what you're looking for?
I do indeed.
That doesn't sound like good news.
It isn't. I may have to take a rain check on that lunch.
I understand. Long as you're still leaving the hoagie,
I wouldn't dream of taking it away from you.
then you remain my friend.
Thanks, Gwen. Say hi to Stacey for me.
I will. And take care of yourself, Jake.
Well, that's not good. Always stinks when a theory is proven right. At least there was only one name on that list. There could have been others. I thought it was too big a coincidence Frank showed up here the other day, just when I was heading out. But why did he want to visit Johan? If it was for the case we're working, why wouldn't he tell me? True, I did the same to him, but I'm a real detective, not one of those Hollywood detectives. Frank only fancies himself one, and he acts too fancy for the job. So what was he doing here? I had some theories, but first, I needed a little more evidence. So, after a quick stop, I went from one friend to another and paid a similar visit.
Jake Cotton, what a surprise!
Hi, Stacey.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just stopped and saw your better half, and it had me thinking of you. So I brought you a little present.
Is that a brownie from Danello's?
The very same.
Oh, Jake, you shouldn't have. I'm trying to watch my figure.
You? Whatever for. Leave that to everyone else.
You flatterer. Well, I've been good lately. I suppose a little splurge wouldn't hurt me.
It could only help, as I hope you'll do for me.
So this is a bribe?
I wasn't expecting to get anything past you.
Of course not. You couldn't if you tried. So what's this about?
I just need some records.
I've got a great Paul Simon.
Not that kind of record.
I was hoping you didn't mean the other kind.
You've never had a problem sharing information with me in the past.
Yeah, but things are changing. Not so many favors passing hands these days. I'm trying to be a better woman.
Why? I love you just the way you are.
Yeah, well, Gwen and I, we found a donor, and we're expecting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm less willing to risk my job than I used to be. Stability's suddenly become a bit more important, you know?
I do. I'll make this the last time.
How serious is this to you?
Triple extra, Stacey. Couldn't be more so.
You talking to your pocketbook or to your heart?
Both.
'Cause I know you've resisted the urge to have me pull Judy's records in the past. But Jake, I gotta tell you, this isn't the stuff strong relationships are built on.
I do need Judy's records, but she isn't the only one, and it's not about love. Need her mother's as well, and Frank's, and a few others. Going back a couple of months. I've got a list.
Whoa, they ain't a crime family, 'cause I ain't getting involved in no mob business.
No, nothing like that. I hope.
It'd better not be. I'm not kidding. I don't want no danger coming for me.
Oh, it won't. I just need to confirm a few things, and then I'll shred the evidence, and I'll never mention anyone what I saw.
What use is it to you if you're not gonna trot it out?
Trust me, it's very useful.
All right, Jake. Last time, though, you understand?
I do. Thank you, Stacey.
And you'd better bring me a heck of a gift to a shower.
With the big amber bow.
And better make it blue.
That's wonderful.
And Gwen thinks so. My break's almost over. Meet me here after shift at 5 o'clock, and I'll have what you need.
I won't forget this, Stacey.
Well, neither will I.
Stacey had never disappointed me in the past, and this time was no different. She brought me everything I needed, and then some. Unfortunately, the information only raised my suspicions, not laid them to rest. I've been accused of letting my detective instinct fail in the past when it comes to Judy, and that's not wrong. But this time, I was exactly right. My question is, given what I found out, why even hire me for this job? Why string me along? It was clear, no matter what the butler said, Frank, Cordelia, and Judy were in on this together. But I couldn't for the life of me figure out why. So, I decided to go after the weakest link. I started following Frank. Took me a few days, and I saw plenty I can't unsee. But nothing illegal, and nothing to indicate he was being unfaithful to Dame Cordelia, which, I'll admit, I found surprising. Not as surprising, though, as what he eventually led me to. That part of the story occurred as he took his laundry to an operation in the bad part of town. Not all that surprising, until I followed him inside and saw him slip up the back staircase, and until I realized who the building belonged to. I caught up with him as he was coming down.
Jake!
Frank.
What are you doing here?
I'm not washing my whites.
Well, this is a laundromat, so...
Enough games, Frank. What's upstairs?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not going to take that for an answer anymore.
All right, Jake, I just have to tell you...
I know who owns this building, Frank.
Oh.
Oh? Is that all you have to say?
Well, what do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me why.
Well, it's not what you think.
How do you know what I think?
Well, I can read it all over your face.
My face is a blank canvas right now.
Exactly, and I'm not going to paint on it.
You lost me with that metaphor. I just want to know what you're doing here.
Defending my lady!
find that hard to believe.
You wound me bad, Jake. Cordelia's all I care about in this life.
I know that's not true.
Okay, maybe not all, but she is the most important thing in the world to me.
Does she know you're here?
Well, of course. I don't keep secrets from her.
I find it hard to believe she'd be okay with this.
Well, she's not, but she understands my reasons.
Which are?
Between me and Cordelia.
Not good enough, Frank.
It has to be, Jake. If you cared, you'd drop it.
About you?
No, I know you don't care about me. Goodness knows why. I've tried to be a good friend to you.
A friend? How?
Oh, come on, Jake. After all we've chandlered together, I should be in Russ. Why can't we be one big happy family?
Well, Rachel, for one thing, you're leaving me out of family secrets.
That's fair, but this isn't about you.
Cordelia hired me for this case.
She thought you'd figure it out. I have to say, I'm kind of surprised I did before you could.
Wait, so this is the case?
Well, why else did you think I'm here? Certainly not for the Central Perks.
Oh.
Look,
then
can we talk about this somewhere else? He wouldn't like us loitering around his establishment.
You just want me out of the way so he can get away.
What? How could you think that?
It's the most logical explanation.
Not if I love Cordelia, which I just told you I do.
I can't believe a word you say, Frank. And your presence here proves it.
You've got it all wrong.
You were upstairs having dealings with him?
Yes, to protect my family.
How was your family connected to this?
No, Cordelia. She's my family.
This isn't adding up.
Well, then let's go somewhere and I can explain it to you.
No. I'm close to cracking the case here.
Yes, and I applaud you for that, but I already did.
You're part of it.
I'm not. That's an insulting statement. If you ever think I'd be mixed up with him, then you've got more wrong than
You just admitted to dealing with him.
Yes, I dealt with him. To leave the Bench family alone.
He agreed to that.
Well, not yet, but he will. So let me buy you a coffee and...
now I know you're lying. You never bought me anything in my life.
I'm feeling generous. Now let's go.
The only place I'm going is up those stairs.
Oh, well, that isn't a good idea.
You thinking that only makes me more sure of it.
You're only going to make things worse, Jake.
Spoken like a true con man.
Look, you can believe anything you want about me, but in this case, you're threatening those I care about, and I cannot allow that.
What are you going to do about it?
Whatever I have to.
Are you threatening me, Frank?
Yes, I guess I am.
Stand aside.
You're not going up there. You'll have to get through me.
With pleasure.
Oh, hey!
Jake shoves Frank roughly to the side and pushes past him. Frank quickly recovers and grabs Jake by the back of his trench coat, yanking him off the bottom stair.
Hey!
What is this, dry clean only?
Jake turns to confront him and Frank slugs Jake in the face.
I'm so sorry about that, pal.
Jake is stunned for a moment, then slugs him back.
Oh, you've been working out.
The two grab each other by the lapels and begin wrestling. The other patrons either watching them with boredom or clearing out. The struggle continues for several minutes until...
Hey, the two of you, knock it off!
Sorry, Louie.
I want the two of you's upstairs.
Oh,
now!
Actually, look at the... we need to be going, so we're gonna...
On my way.
Oh, Jake, wait.
No, I'm going.
Is there anything I can do to say or to stop you from going up those stairs?
No.
Oh, all right, Louie. Lead the way.
Right.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I should have listened to Frank.
What did Jake find up those stairs? Who was Frank meeting with? What does it have to do with the case? And why was Frank right? There are 3 episodes left in this season. Come back in August for the next chapter of Privates.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 362, Privates, episode number 11, Dirty Laundry. This episode was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Kristin Green. It starred Keith Jackson as Detective Jake Cotton, Shane Stefanchik as Frank Barry, Ashley Collins as Gwen, Megan Overholt as Stacey, and Nathan Haley as Louie. This episode was narrated by Darren Esler. Our Foley artist was Brendan Michna, and our Foley technician was JT Walker. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. This podcast is edited by Chris Allen. Check out our website at iabdpresents.com. We want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. Red Herring Theater, our host performance space. Our next live show is Saturday, June 25th. Get your tickets by visiting iabdpresents.com/live shows. Have a great week.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?